Now that's a countdown. Hello, internet friends. It is Saturday night, and we are back in the studio after some assembly was required to play Call of Cthulhu. Thank you so much for joining us here at Quest and Chaos. We really appreciate it. The table is full again. Dane is not max headrooming it.
I'm feeling much better.
Oh, you're a pawn person now.
That's right.
Someone doesn't know max headroom.
It's all right.
I know of.
He was a glitchy digital man.
From the 80s.
Yeah.
Like,
Wasn't he like an
Oh,
investigator?
the decade I was born?
I don't like this game.
You're
backstory for him.
referencing an 80s property. Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's on brand for me. Somewhere Duke Fleeg is like, yes.
If you had 710 for the first 80s reference, 2 seconds after we went live.
G.I. Joe. I don't understand.
Now there's a crossover. He's no Sergeant Slaughter, but
Who is?
yeah. Our tavern upkeep for the month of May is at 64%.
Ooh.
And we have 2 new Patreons,
Oh, hell.
which
That's
is
awesome.
super exciting.
Audible gasp.
Hell yeah.
We have Ms. Is that spelled like Driz Duerden?
Minced.
Minced.
Oh.
Midst.
And Entropic.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you both for joining our Patreon.
Thank you, Patreons.
You now have the blessing and the curse of enjoying Last Call of Cthulhu, our post-game show, which may or may not happen tonight, given how much pre-game show there was.
Did you guys do a show while we were gone?
No.
Oh, yeah, we did. We finished the module. We're done.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
Shit.
Good.
I can go home and sleep?
So, thank you so much.
Nothing good happens for you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You have to hang out. We all we were doing was determining what happens to your character. We were scenarioing it out.
Drawn and quartered was the final
Too old
result.
for this shit.
Actually, it's even worse. You're drawn and thirded.
Oh no! Uneven.
This really is hurting my brain in a very specific way. We so
Why is
appreciate
it a non-Euclidean?
because it's Call of Cthulhu. We so
It's mapped on the
appreciate
curve.
your support. You almost literally keep the lights on in this studio and let us keep playing the game we love. Thank you so much for all you do for Quests and Chaos.
Thank you very much.
We're getting a little bit of a late start today, so let's just get right into it.
Into it.
Let's go.
Last episode, you fought the guys at the farm. You found the village that had been razed, and you saw the army marshaling, the army of horrible creatures, and you ran back to the fort. You prepared, you set up defenses and that sort of thing, and then the siege began. And we played way too many rounds of combat. We played six rounds of combat, which
That is so many in
is
Call of Cthulhu.
5 more than I really think is interesting. And so
And I was so sick, I was definitely not falling asleep at home on my computer while we were doing
And
that.
I committed no war crimes.
It was funny. You didn't know your character name, so there was a point where Ezra was like, "It's your turn, Galerius."
Yeah.
And then you just were like, it's like, you, Dane.
That's
You.
That's in the Google Docs, right?
Danielle.
The fact that Ezra knew a character name,
That was because
that's what took
we
me.
had specifically placed your name thing that Danny was kind enough to print for us.
I like how no one's like, yeah, Ezra actually knows the character. No, we had to be because
We
the name
specifically
tag was there.
put it there under. Well, we actually put it there, but
We need to start putting our actual names on these.
Ezra did the best, like,
Sorry, what were you
queuing
saying,
in
Carl?
character.
So here's what we're gonna do is, and by the way, I want to shout out our dramaturge, the marvelous Alondra, Lady Bedivere,
Hey.
who today when we had a little time, so she and I talked through stuff, and she came up with some wonderful ideas.
oh no.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's go.
Hyacinth is making an appearance.
you are atop the walls. You have just fought off the first wave of all of these horrors. And you have a brief respite, and you notice that everything pulls back. All of the forces of evil pull back. And stepping forward, just out of bow range, is is a small child who reminds you of the cultists that you found.
Oh, with the markings on them?
Yeah,
Like carved
yeah.
into their skin?
And the child
Tell me when to shoot, sir.
the child and Tilius is like holds his hand up. And the child starts to move forward, holds up a scroll case, and then winds up and tries to throw the scroll case, and it doesn't go very far. And so the kid is like, ugh, comes closer.
Oh, he's getting
Tries
closer
again.
to bow range, sir.
Corvus is like, hold. And finally Corvus goes, is this a call to parley? And the kid goes, yes.
In the most ridiculous way possible.
Starts laughing.
I'd love to do that.
And then a hawk comes down and takes the scroll case.
Flies away. No
Flies
parlay.
away. No parlay.
So
No, that'd be a falcon.
No,
you're
I
right.
did say hawk by accident.
All right.
Corvus says, go with them. Parlay. Buy us time. I'm going to try and firm up the defenses here.
Okay.
You
Yes,
have
sir.
if you can reach a settlement here, that's fine. But if not, just buy us time.
All right, I think we could probably do that, but reaching a settlement with these freaks, I think is not possible.
I'm also very curious as to what they're going to want from us.
Skin, I'd imagine.
Sir, I'm transported to an 80s action movie when you speak.
What do you mean? And I put out my hand for a predator head.
Predator hitching.
Well, I am deeply uncomfortable.
Rachel and I.
This is a little better. This is fucking...
That's my. I might have to use my new character. We went for a walk the other night, and we were. You as you walk along, you nod at people, and this guy goes, "How you doing?" And I just just from that, I created this whole character of this guy who's just like, I can't talk, but this. Everything I say is super intense because I kind of whisper it.
So Clint Eastwood.
I'm happy right now. You may
so
not know
happy.
it. You can't tell.
Happy.
I'm smiling on the inside.
Never been happier.
Fascinated by that guy. Everybody's freaking out as one of the sally ports is opened. Sally ports are like the back door of the fort. They're a tiny little door that no horses or anything can get through.
Only Sally's.
I'm panicking immensely at that.
My horse.
I mean, no, just the whole like.
Yeah, no, it's weird
This whole
because
thing is
the
horrible.
four of you step out onto a plane full of horrors that are all seemingly up against an invisible barrier about 40 yards away. They're just sort of like this.
At least they're not
Poised.
clawing against it.
And as you step out, slowly a passageway opens amongst
Oh, I hate that.
these beasts, leading to that figure that you saw at the start of the siege, the man on the skeletal, the flayed horse that had wielded high that horrible knife, the Mim Sahis. There it is, yes.
Sorry.
And so you proceed through this column. The stench is awful. The stench of death is pervasive. And you can hear slavering. Just as all around you, these things that want nothing more than to end your life and consume you are, again, seemingly being compelled to not move. They look like they're straining, just
But they
they
can't.
can't.
Yeah.
So you come, once you pass through the line, the child is there. Follow me. I'll take you to the priest.
Lead the way.
I wonder a priest of what?
Or whom?
I'd love to get the lore.
I want to write it all down.
I want to write it in my notes.
In some kind of document. Maybe a Google document.
You will speak to Unwin Galwalith, the flayed one.
You know this guy, kid? You like him? You're a fan. You're a fan.
He is the greatest man that has ever lived.
Do you have a name?
I.
The GM's least favorite question.
My favorite one.
His name's Johnny.
My name is Silamar.
Okay, Silmar.
So,
Yeah.
Silmar, you seem like a disturbed individual.
I have found true peace with the flayed one.
How'd you find it?
The great one showed me. He taught me.
Oh boy. How old are you, kid?
I'm almost an adult. I'm 10.
That's pretty old in these days.
Not married? What?
Lazy.
Not like it super matters, but is it a little boy or a little girl?
This is a little boy.
Okay.
So he leads you to very close to this man who does not dismount from his horse. He's sitting astride his horse, and as you get up to him, you see that he is
Count Fenelick.
Probably.
Maybe.
no. But he is utterly skinless.
Okay.
Seems about right. The flayed one's skinless. On a
I would
skinless
offer
horse.
a sanity roll,
the kid
but
did say.
Yeah.
amidst all this, I don't know.
Yeah, no, this is.
I think we're past
yeah.
the point.
We already see the flayed horse, so a flayed man. Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense.
After you've passed through the line, after you talk to Silamar, everything outside of the wall starts to chant in unison.
Including us?
I mean, if you want, I mean, they're looking for members. So,
They're recruiting.
I can
Hail?
imagine like just trying to go along badly. Like,
yeah, the whole
Way
thing
up
where you're
is
like trying to say the last word.
I'm totally one of you.
Hail Unwin Gawalith, the dark immortal prophet of the skinless one. He who shows us the way. He who is a god among men, the first to read the sacred walls. And they just keep repeating this over and over.
Walls.
Sacred wall.
Now you're all doing the thing where you.
Sacred
mean,
walls. Sacred walls.
I'm not trying to like join in. I just am curious.
Yeah. Pretty fascinating.
You
Really?
will die today. Unless
Okay.
I allow you to live.
Well, that's an interesting start.
Well, what's your proposal, sir?
You will go free. You will give me and my god everyone in that fort.
And we get our lives in return.
You will go free.
Oh, that's not the same, is it?
You will not be required to do anything.
But
You simply open the gate, open the gate.
Why us?
This offer was going to be made to whoever came out here.
So you want us to betray our fellows in return for our own lives?
I mean, some of them weren't even fighting in there.
Yeah, you took a couple of them out. I saw you
Some of them weren't even fighting that hard.
So, yeah, some of them were only fighting me.
I'm surprised they let you out of there. I guess they were excited for you to leave.
Yeah, they were pretty happy. Yeah, they were pretty. He's going? We love this idea.
If he comes back, he might get stabbed.
Yeah.
Everyone else is stepping out, and they're like, "Oh no, the gang's over!" They see me leaving, they're like, "Yeah!"
The stabber.
Skewerer, please. That's like, with a spear.
If you wish, I will show you the grandeur of the skinless one, but you will be free to go otherwise. You have seen the complete command I have over my creatures.
Yeah.
Creatures, yeah, I'd call them creatures.
I give you this. He holds aloft the knife, which starts to glow in like a sickly greenish color, and he says, "Hear me, my soldiers. These 4 may not be harmed."
And if we say no?
I think he says something else.
We could stop you before you say something else.
I have given you this gift
That's appreciated, I guess.
as a sign of the seriousness of my offer.
What's your goal here?
Recruitment.
To fill out your ranks a bit more.
Yes. If, as I hope, my movement spreads beyond Lydia, I need more product.
So, like, long-term goals, empire, religion. I mean, it's not totally foreign to us, I suppose.
No, but our empire's the only empire that's,
We're the good one. We're the good
we're
one.
the good ones around here.
Yikes.
Flashback to my backstory of getting arrested for thieving as a kid and then getting enlisted in the army. Yeah, we're the good guys.
I mean, we saved you, didn't we?
I feel good about that, sir.
I mean, you didn't lose a hand.
Could have been worse.
You know, I imagine a world where I walk away from here and I go and I open my restaurant and I serve my ocelot spleens and
And I offer you
otters'
this world.
noses, my peacock tails, and various, like, toes of creatures fried up with tzatziki.
You're doing a really good job buying us time. Keep going.
I'll have
Keep going.
every Tuesday I'll have a special flatbread stuffed with fennel sausages and different, probably no like skin things. After this, no offense, I probably wouldn't serve anything with skin on it.
Well,
Or maybe I should put extra skin. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe more skin.
well, while
anyway.
you're going on about your menu, sir, as
Bellis here get younger?
every minute, I'm Benjamin Button.
I miss my little birdie.
But as y'all are making fun of me, I'm gonna say something very serious.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So your goal is to spread the word, and I'm not saying there wouldn't be further conflict, but we are with Emperor Constantine. Could you sort of direct your attention elsewhere? Spread your word somewhere else.
There's other kingdoms you can take over. Leave
Yeah.
us alone.
I think that you're barking up a very big tree, and you might. We are small potatoes in comparison to our fellows, who will kick your butt.
Yeah, there's a big army. They'll kill you real good.
There is some wisdom in what you say.
Thank you.
If
From the mouths of babes.
I'm 42.
Such a child. A wee bab.
and not married,
I tried.
Lazy.
and were the skinless one to attempt to convert Constantinople, there would be there would be a needed period of time of procuring more product.
For sure.
You're weirdly separated from your flock, calling them product like that. It's like you don't hold them to be valuable
Well,
to
I think
you.
he's referring to the people he uses product to make his flock.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
He's
so the,
humanizing the ones that he's going to.
got it.
Yeah.
So just skin things.
Yeah.
Gross.
I don't really care how you view your people, but if you could point your attention elsewhere, that would be great.
Yeah, you want to do that? Go away.
The fort is mine.
That's not what we're saying.
I think we'll need to.
For the podcast listeners, I made a face.
Very good.
It's on, it's on the table.
I think we'll need to do a huddle before we make sure everyone's in alignment.
You just hold on a second.
Perhaps a
Just hold on.
retreat is in order.
You are in no danger.
Oh, thanks. Thank
God.
you. Okay, huddle.
Yeah.
And get some distance away
Yeah,
from
Yeah,
him.
no,
so
he
can't.
he seems very.
He doesn't use a skin to make a giant ear.
Skin funnel.
A big skin funnel.
Actually, as you're doing this, he is carving a strip off of Sillimar, the kid,
Oh,
with the Mim Sahis.
That's not even a pattern.
why would
Not
you
even
do?
trying.
Why would
All right,
you do that to
everybody.
me, Ezra?
We're wasting time here. So
Yes,
that,
we are deliberately wasting as much time as possible.
Okay, so we got to look like we're really we're really deliberating.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, it'd
But
be
like,
crazy if we considered that offer, right?
be crazy.
It'd be just
Like my restaurant would.
you'd
But
be
sir-
able to.
I'd be able to have my
you live
restaurant.
to have your restaurant. You would find your falcon one day.
I'd be able to
Baby.
fry up some falcon beaks.
what the hell
Oh,
did you
they're
just
nice
say,
and
sir? Did
crispy.
you just see that in front of me?
Hey, listen.
I was gonna say something serious.
Okay, go ahead. You may.
So, what if you are a tactician, a military
Yeah, that's right.
genius?
Yeah, that's right. I am that. and I'm playing it to a T.
You're doing so good,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Mr. Eastwood,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
His microphones are quite good. It's okay.
Okay.
you don't have to get closer, sir. It picked it up. No. Anyway, what? A tactical retreat. If we could negotiate for a tactical retreat.
For him to tactically retreat or for us to tactically retreat?
Us. I don't think, based on the numbers, I don't think we have any chance.
I don't think he's going to allow that.
Yeah.
He wants to take the fort and use it to build out his army.
But can we not give him the fort and retreat the people?
What I don't understand.
I think we're the only people who can do a tactical retreat.
yes.
What I don't understand is this. He outnumbers us. We are weakened.
Well, we're putting up a pretty good fight.
We're putting
except
up
for
a pretty
the
good
ones
fight.
that I've had to put down who have just been.
Yeah, I have a couple notes
So
about that.
I didn't see this. You
They just
did what?
They crossed their arms and just stood there while their brothers shed blood. Disgusting.
And then you shed their blood.
I had to make an example.
To who?
The other ones who were standing around.
Oh,
not
did it
fighting.
work?
That's how you increase
Few
morale.
of them.
So it's a numbers game.
So I will say that we did, if I remember correctly, we sent a messenger out, a horseman.
One guy got out.
So one guy got out.
Yeah.
I would say that would be the reason for us to take his offer, is if we could get word to the Legion, but
And hold out until the Legion gets you. I don't know if the Legion will believe us.
wouldn't they not believe you, sir?
His offer is for us to walk away
Right.
and give him the fort and everyone in it.
I
But
understand.
but only the four of us walk away. That is his offer,
Yeah.
which means that we are condemning our brothers and the refugees to death or worse.
I've seen it.
The cost, the other cost is that if that word doesn't make it to the Legion, this plague or whatever it is spreads to the rest of the world. And that's condemning the entire world to death. So
we'd be saving the world
by killing this fort, perhaps.
perhaps.
Now, if we do walk away and make sure that that message makes it, and maybe open up a restaurant.
Can I do a tactics roll to see if there's like any chance for us to win this?
Sure.
Like if we
Hey, me
hold
too.
out.
Anybody who wants to can make this roll.
Why not?
I hope I get a great failure because I'll have opinions. No, I did really good.
Regular.
Hard success.
Hard success.
So,
What do we think?
I mean, if you pull it off, like, there's not going to be much left. This will be the definition of a Pyrrhic victory.
Sorry,
actually comfortable
can
with
you
that.
say that in a different way?
So if you,
War of attrition.
yeah,
A
bas-
Pyrrhic victory is basically you win, but you win at such a high cost that you basically lost.
Right. Okay.
yeah, the cost would be in people, in sanity and everything.
But there is a chance.
there is a chance.
We would technically win. The best kind.
Now, we either win this thing with the slimmest of margins.
Everybody that made the tactics roll, make me an intelligence roll.
God, I'm so smart.
Regular.
Your character's so smart.
Oh, dang this dang
So
smart.
this side of the table, Galerius and Domineus.
We're just on a wavelength.
Yeah, you guys
I
psychically.
see you,
Open that
crazy eyes.
restaurant.
I see you, crazy eyes.
Apparently, you can't be hurt by these monsters.
Right now we can't.
Until he says otherwise.
Until he says otherwise.
Who knows how magic works?
I mean, we watched him say it, and it was. So
I'm going to
Did either of you get a hard success?
on intelligence.
I did, yes.
Hard success? Seems like the knife is the source of
Yeah.
the
I was thinking exactly that.
Let's get the knife.
Is there any way we can take the knife?
Let's get the knife.
If the knife is what's controlling it,
Okay, I go in for a handshake. You stab him in the arm.
slash the arm.
But then I have
cut
to
the
get,
arm
I
off.
have to close the distance.
With your spear?
Seems like a
Yeah.
seems like a win-win.
But are we all getting really close to him? I'd have to run up.
And then I get the knife and become Fenlick. I mean, what?
What?
I open a
Sir?
restaurant.
Sorry, we're not doing a PC as Fenwick. That was the last
That was
one.
the last time. Not doing that again.
What? No?
It doesn't end well.
Don't I seem like a Fenlick type?
No.
Only Thomas gets that joke.
Screw you, Thomas.
He's not. God, I wish there was a video. I wish there was a video.
Intense.
Friends, we have to take a break. We're going to be recasting Dave.
I just got the most
Yeah,
intense
Thomas,
trauma squirrel.
That was perfect timing.
And then Alondra just kind of like leaned, like, what am I watching here?
so good, so good.
No, I think we get the knife.
If we can get the knife,
We can
then
get
the
the knife.
point's moot. We theoretically, maybe, have control over the horde. At the very least, he doesn't.
And then we make him go into the ocean.
Oh, what do you have against those fish?
Maybe they die in the ocean. That's what I'm saying.
We leave them out for the birds of prey to eat.
They could get infected and become.
Zombie birds.
That sounds.
Skin birds.
Oh,
Now I'm joining the cult.
I don't like that.
You scare
Like
me.
shaven little bats that you fry.
Okay, can we come up with like a... I don't know. I go in for a handshake and then
Yeah, I
somebody...
rush in with
They,
this-
they ambush.
We all rush in.
Sure.
desperately.
Yeah, so it sounds like the plan is going to be some form of...
He's on that horse though.
Yeah, he's got
Well, the
to
spear
come
should
down.
be helpful with that.
Well,
Or he's got to
also
come
have
down
a-
to shake my hand. Even, if we're
Playing
going to
field?
make a deal.
so we're basically like reaching an agreement.
Right, you're saying we will seal it with a handshake.
Yeah, and then we'll go in for the kill before
So,
he can rescind.
here's what I'm going to need. First of all, I'm going to need some sort of social skill. A persuade, a charm, a something.
Ooh, a persuade perhaps.
I'm good
Yeah.
at Latin.
No,
What?
I have an 85 in persuade.
Jesus, take it. It's yours.
Let's see. Does he even?
Do we have any bits?
But I've got a 90.
Do you have any bits?
Do we have any
left
bits?
over?
Thomas?
No.
No bits?
I have 2 cheese
I know you
bits.
do.
Oh, do you? Oh, you have cheese bits, huh?
Thanks,
Push
cheese.
your rolls. Put yourself in a
Push your
highly vulnerable
rolls.
position. Take some risks. Doom everyone.
Take some risks. It's an 85.
I'm going to take some risks on this
Yeah,
one.
but I
you do.
like what Nick's saying. We need to push our rolls more.
So you're gonna
Thank you.
you're gonna make this, and then you're gonna do the spear roll.
Yeah, well, I'm not be alone. Everyone else is going to rush in too, right?
Yeah, I got my crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make that persuade roll.
Skinless guy.
Jesus.
We have
Unwin Galith.
Mr. Galith. We have a proposal for you.
Is it accepting my?
Yeah, but
Offer?
I need a handshake. Get down off that horse and give me a hearty handshake, buddy.
Make a persuade roll.
I want to give you a penalty.
Yeah. I came very
Wait,
close.
let me be more persuasive. Come on.
Another penalty.
How many penalty dice can we add?
I'll give you
This is our
20% off your
later.
first meal
This
at
is
my restaurant.
This is our command.
Is this an 85?
You all made me do it. I was gonna be the drunk guy.
That's a hard success.
I think that.
37 out of 85, so hard success.
Yeah. All right.
Get down here.
He will reach down from his horse,
We're working with what we got.
but you still think the spear can,
Yeah, I could also. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to hold and pull him off of the horse.
Perfect. Okay. So you all have a part in this. So I'm going to have you all roll. So everybody offer me a skill. So Nick, you're doing spear.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make that spear roll. I'm looking for 3 successes. In turn.
Fight brawl.
60. That's a regular. Okay.
All right, that's 1 success.
64 out of 70.
That's 2 successes. What are you adding to this?
I think that I'm waiting until Galerius gets him down within range and then slash with the sword.
Love
and
it.
trying to take the knife at least and maybe a hand with it.
Sure. Make that roll.
Yeah.
That is a critical success.
Okay.
Nice.
You cut his hand off. And
Not
so
the one that he's holding.
the
right?
hand with the knife
one.
is like rolling on the sand. And then what are you doing?
Get it,
Get the knife, kid. Get the knife, kid.
All right, you are going to. All right,
Your youthful
make me-
enthusiasm.
So your roll is going to be a POW roll.
No.
Okay.
No.
My pal's very good.
decent.
My pal is very good.
I think it's the same as the
You
rest
don't
of
have-
us.
I'm sure you're.
I'm
you
really
don't-
in touch with
I feel
extra dimensional horrors, sir.
I feel like you're projecting Pooja pal, but like
Put down.
Bella's is pretty good. Yeah, I got it. Just a regular.
So when you pick this thing up, it slides out of his hand very easily, and it just fits in your hand so well.
Feels right.
Oh no.
It feels very right.
Feels very good.
He is like on the ground grasping at his thing. The kid is like going, what just happened?
Tell that kid to shut up.
What is
Calm
your
down, child. Everybody should calm down.
That doesn't work
All
for
right,
me.
now I want a sanity roll because hundreds of horrible beasts all at once go. So everybody make me. You do not need to.
No,
make
yeah, I'm
There's
good.
actually a gust of putrid air
Yeah, that's
and
right.
everything.
Regular success.
22.
Pretty good. 34.
The child looks at you and goes, "Oh, master, please let me bring you to the sacred walls. You must read them."
I'm very curious.
No, you can't be Fenlick.
I don't
You
think
are
he now. extra not family.
I would fit in well with Erna though.
Fenlick does
get
not
so
swear
mad.
nearly as much as your character.
You must read the sacred walls.
I think I probably should, but you just hold your freaking horses, okay? Hey, everybody!
Yeah,
I think we did it.
We
I'm
did
just
save the day,
just-
huh?
Yeah,
let's stopping.
Let's kill him.
He is trying to crawl away, and you just keep stabbing him. He's not dying.
Well, yeah, that's why I have to keep stabbing him.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we let the knife stab him. You want to
Okay,
try?
Can
I'll
I
pin him down
look at
for
it and sort of vibe check?
Vibe check.
The vibe check is you are in command of an army of horrors.
Yeah, I got that. If I stab this guy, would it kill him?
You're pretty sure if you stab anything, it will kill it.
Okay.
I thought that was the
Well,
opposite
actually-
of what the knife does.
Make me a POW roll.
Oh,
Okay.
another one.
Let's see how good this vibe check is.
95.
95.
Can I
Not-
push it?
Yes.
Of
It's
course.
not a fumble.
It's not a fumble.
Now what happened?
91. It was
Now
better.
it's a fumble.
No, 91.
Oh, but it was a
but you
push,
pushed
but
it.
I pushed it.
So,
Yike.
you run up to this guy
Uh-huh.
and you plunge this dagger into his heart.
Great job.
Thank you, sir.
And he stands up and he says, "What is your wish, my master?"
My wish is for a tactical retreat to the sacred wall.
Of course, master. But first, we should harvest the product.
No, we're not going to do that.
Absolutely
Hey,
not.
hey,
Hey,
over
hey.
here. Hey, hey.
What?
Your orders are.
You're
not
starting to
doing that.
hold the knife up.
No, put it down. Put down the knife.
Make your own falcon. You could bring him back.
Skin
The
fat.
hand goes up a little more at that.
I don't say, Nick says that.
No,
As a voice in your head.
but I say, no, Tilly's alive.
Yeah, Tilly's alive. Remember?
Those,
Piece of shit.
Those beaks were delicious.
Those beaks were delicious. I ate it too.
Master, may I release the horde?
No.
No.
Excuse me. Hey,
Yeah, I
what's your
heard-
rank again?
Do not speak to the god like that.
I'm trying to skewer him in
Stop
the face.
it.
I want him to stop talking.
He says, "Master, would you ask your thrall to stop stabbing me?"
And I'm just trying to get him in the face.
I just slow your horses.
Excuse me. Are you giving him orders?
was
I'm your
sort-
commanding officer.
I just
You do
I'm
not
the
command a god.
yeah, you called me a god.
No. Okay, hold on.
Are you?
Time out. Time out.
No.
Are you gonna put yourself up on the level of the emperor?
No.
Are you gonna put yourself up on the level of the Christ? Of
Thank you.
The one that like are. What are you doing
If
right
you,
now?
master, if you read the sacred wall,
Tell him to shut up.
you will be.
Tell him
It's
shut
lore.
up.
It is
Let
Lord.
him stop saying
Lord.
lore.
It is Lord. No, all of these characters have one thing in common. Soft spot for Lord.
It's a Pooja trip.
Yeah.
If you read the sacred wall, you will be greater than any of those gods.
We're putting a stop to this right now.
Okay.
All right?
What?
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
Don't listen to those pieces of shit, okay?
Master, do not listen.
Do not listen.
The Spider-Man meme.
Hey. Look at us.
I'm looking at you.
Do you remember all of those horrible things that we've been through together? And we
Yeah.
got through it together
Yeah.
as a team, as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does this fit? What does this fuckhead do you?
A peon.
Well,
Exactly. We
He
have,
bows, he prostrates himself.
A minion.
We have stood with you through
Yeah.
everything, and we're going to stand with you through this.
we respect you.
Don't let this bullshit get to your head.
So, real talk. Stop listening, peon.
Yeah, plug your ears or
Plug your ears.
take your ears off or something.
He doesn't
Put
have
your
ears.
fingers in your ears.
It's just fleshy.
Ear hole. Ear hole.
I can't hear you.
Oh, good. You did it.
Okay. So, real
But now I
talk.
can't hear you talk to him anymore.
Real talk, they're listening to me, so I think
Sure.
I should get them to retreat.
No, 100%.
Yes,
but also,
I agree.
I think he's reading your lips.
Turn so he can't see you.
He's not.
this is an evil
Said I
power,
think.
and you're a young guy, and you've got
42, sir.
yeah, so young, so
Kinda
fair,
old.
so beautifully young and fair, such a summer child. Your
I
skin
can't
is
grow a
pristine.
beard, but I'm aging,
right.
sir.
No, you're doing like I said, you're doing
Like a
great
fine wine,
job.
sir.
like a fine juice,
Yeah, thank
a
you,
young
sir.
juice.
Okay, so what's the point?
What I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
I forgot my point.
The forces of evil are looking better and better.
Look, I'm not not trying to get. I'm not trying. I mean,
What do you want to do after this?
I just a retreat.
No. Like, ultimately, what's your character motivation?
Oh.
You're asking that out of character? Because you're asking that out of character. Don't do it in the gravelly voice.
I forgot what
I
you
didn't see a
wanted.
hand.
I forgot what you wanted.
Just in the voice.
Well, I was gonna get married.
Hey,
Um,
love.
but that was sort of a beard situation where sort of a lavender marriage because I was in love with that Greek guy.
Yeah. Well, you
And then
can,
he abandoned the mission.
once we're out of this.
Wouldn't it then be more of a feta marriage?
Okay.
Nice,
All
nice. That was hilarious.
Hey, listen.
Peon, that was
No,
hilarious.
I'm hilarious.
Real quick question for the table.
Okay.
We got a late start. Do we want to still take a break, or do we want to skip the break and just sort of power through?
It depends on what time you want to end. Because if we're going till like 10,
I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna end at the usual time.
Okay.
I would say, I usually need a break.
Let me actually. Why don't I ask the actual person who runs things? Ending at the usual time, Thomas?
Oh, we're coming up for the window.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
But I'm also happy to go do an on-camera break where I'm just like, I'm gonna leave the room.
We can do it where we basically power through, and as people need to go and like refresh drinks and use the
If,
bathroom.
yeah, if you need to do
step
anything,
away.
take
Yeah, we're
care
gonna
of what
thumbs
you
up
need
in the
to do.
control room
Okay,
about that.
there we go.
Kid, you've got your whole life ahead of you.
About maybe 5 or 10 years, sir.
Not throw it. That's a lifetime. Don't throw it away for these skinless pieces of shit.
I'm kind of trying to throw it away for the Legion, sir.
What? You don't need to throw it away. You
Where
can destroy
do
these
you
things.
want to retreat these things to? Because they don't breathe, so launching them into the ocean wouldn't really matter.
They all just sighed. They,
The trumpet, the assemble trumpet blows from the fort,
Cool. Let them.
and you
we need
see
to decide this.
you see Corvus like standing at top, waving the Falcones standard.
I got it.
Okay.
You command them to do nothing, and we just cut them down.
Command them to sit down.
Yeah, just have them sit down, and then our remaining forces come through, and we just fell them like wheat. Just fell them like wheat.
oh, they're not brave enough to come out here and do that.
Well,
They will gain courage when they see
Yeah.
that it is shooting fish in a barrel.
all right, kid, you got this. You tell them to just sit their little patoots down. You just have them
They're
just
little
take
patoots, sir.
go down.
Littlest of potatoes.
Crisscross applesauce, all right? Crisscross applesauce, and we'll come around and we'll just.
I will keep one alive to take us to the sacred wall.
Well, that would be.
That seems okay.
I have.
Hey, okay. For now, let's do that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. Hey, you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
no problem.
I've
I'm very
never
proud
felt.
of you.
I've never felt more validated.
Yeah, you,
Legion of Peons, listen to me now. I am your
Matt.
fell master of ceremonies.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You will be calm and accept death because in that moment you will meet the skinless one.
Make me a power roll.
Cool.
Don't forget to push it if it is close to a fumble.
6, baby.
All right. Yeah. The
win.
knife drops out of your hand.
What?
I skewer the skinless one so he can't move.
He's not moving. Sillimar scrambles over and picks it up. The skinless one has rebuked you.
Oh. Okay, that didn't work.
Oh, my spear is stuck in this guy.
I guess I'll kill the kid.
God. I mean, I was gonna punt the kid and take the knife.
The kid is going to stab you.
Okay.
He's going to say, the knife requires blood to truly operate.
That's a
Feels
dodge
like-
roll.
Yeah, you should make a dodge roll.
Feels like we're
Or shield,
playing Calvin ball
right?
here. I feel like.
I don't know if shield works on.
Oh, I mean, you tell me what'll work.
You can't, no, here you could, it's going to be a dodge.
Okay. I think I made it regular.
All right, you dodge. This kid, it may shock you to learn, is not a street fighter.
What?
All right, let's skewer a
The
kid.
farmer's child?
So he takes a stab at you. He's going to take off running.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the spear after him.
Make a throw. That's awesome.
66. I'm gonna spend the 6 luck to
Okay.
do it.
There we go. Okay, roll damage.
So with a throwing spear, that is 1d6 plus 1d2.
1d2.
Oh man,
And then I have a...
the kid almost fumbled his dodge.
Aw, baby.
Serpentine. Oh, serpentine.
How many cult children can we kill in this flashback?
Christ.
At least one more.
3 points of damage.
Okay, he did not enjoy that, but he's still going.
Crossbow bolt.
Take a shot.
Pulling out spear and chase.
That's
His little
mine.
legs can't go that fast, right?
That's my knife. I screwed up. I can do better.
I was looking down at my sheet.
I did a regular success.
All right, roll your damage.
And I looked down and I was like, why did I write down Fighting Quack? It's because I had the chat decide the name of my restaurant.
Yeah, you forgot
yeah.
the name of your restaurant?
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
the Fighting Quack.
5.
All right, so your crossbow bolt just sticks right in the kid's gut. Mm-hmm. Actually, you shoot him in the back. And he
Back gut.
But
he,
sticking out
Comes at the
front
other
of it.
side.
Yeah.
he takes the knife and he just flips it in the blood. And then he holds the knife up and he disappears in a purple lightning bolt. And as he disappears, everything around the fort starts to stir.
Cool.
It
Well,
was
they
a
shouldn't
bad
be-
call, sir.
Yeah.
I should have given in to the evil forces.
No, you
No, absolutely should not have.
Hey, we still gotta fight. We still have a chance to
Are
fight
they
it.
still
Run.
going?
Yes,
So here's the question: Are they? Does it look like they are targeting us at all?
No,
They're not. Yeah, we're
It's the
going
same-
they
out.
are going to the fort.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start killing them.
Start killing.
We start just going through and
Okay.
Start cutting our way through to the
Yeah.
fort.
Okay. Yeah. You start to carve your way through these things. Like every once in a while, one of them will like whirl around and then just not attack you.
That's what
and
I
you
thought.
cut it down. The on three side, the side that you are not on, the sides that you are not on, the fort is kind of being beset, but you carve your way to the sally port. And a terrified soldier lets you in. And Corvus is like, he's waiting there. He's like, what the hell happened out there?
negotiations fell through.
Why? What?
We got you enough time,
We got
didn't
enough
we?
time.
I resisted temptation
I told him about my restaurant.
very effectively. There was no persuasion
I was
needed.
really trying to. I rushed to
Right?
remove the walls just because if I'm in front of it, and they're
Smack you upside the back of the head.
I'm gonna try and.
Okay, yeah.
Down
He's not young. He's naive. He
He's
doesn't-
my goddamn day.
Why they are bickering.
Yeah, yeah.
You pull that shit again.
That is highly effective.
Oh.
So, everybody,
And I will take you apart piece by piece.
It's very persuasive the way you talk.
everybody, make me a con roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm in. I got a horde.
Hard.
All right. So
Horde.
you all managed to live through a night of horror as you just essentially on your own cut down most of these things, and you quickly catch on to what Domineus was doing, which was kind of blocking them by being like, you can't hurt me, and then just stabbing down.
Oh, that still stands.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find where they're coming up and getting our soldiers and giving them an opportunity
And so
to attack.
essentially each of you takes one of the four walls and kind of runs this pattern. And
You're a
about
tactical genius, Domineus. And everyone hates you.
about
From the mountains of babes once again.
I just nod silently and continue fighting.
The truth is spoken.
There's no counter argument. There's no retort.
at about 5 a.m, as first light starts to break, the whatever's left of these things, broken, just head back the way they came. There's, maybe 25 cultists and monsters.
We gotta exterminate them.
To a creature. Yeah.
Tilius is like, prepare to follow them. We're gonna run them down like the dogs they are. And he's like having horses prepared.
God, I wish these were
I
dogs.
insist that I'm quite sane. I think the sacred wall is important, and we need to.
And we need to destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
Oh, I need an insight check to see that you are so full of shit. Your eyes are brown.
I mean, Red knows.
I feel like Asinius knows.
Oh yeah, you're on me.
So the horses are being prepared. It's taking a little time because the horses are freaked out.
Corvus, do we have any priests left over? Do we have any holy people?
Possibly.
We need to bring them. There's some unholy shit going down, and there is a bad sight that needs to be cleansed.
Yeah, there is actually one of the soldiers is a
Battle priest?
Christian. Is a Christian.
Thank God.
He has a crucifix.
Thank Jesus. All right.
And he's like, can I not go?
No, you have to.
Okay.
Yep.
We need a believer.
And then I saw your face.
Oh, God.
That's a good song.
I will punch you.
I like that song.
Okay.
He will like spend the time while the horse is getting ready in prayer. He's like kneeled down praying
Good.
for
I'm glad.
everyone's safety.
Is it helpful for other people to join you?
You want me to take care of him?
No.
The gospel is for everyone.
Hey, there you go. Listen to that guy.
He's got a lot of lore.
I love lore.
I hear the Bible is chock full of it. And that's what I'm been told.
Let me tell you, my child, of the Book of Ezra, the most boring book of the library of the Bible.
Book of Ezra. I love
There's
that
no
guy.
begatting. It's very short.
No begatting.
Yeah, it's a real.
What are the like 70s, 80s references in there?
No
G.I.
mention.
Joe?
No mention of GI Joe at all. Really, a missed
so boring.
opportunity. The product tie-in.
What about Electro Woman and Dyna Girl?
God, I wish that would have jazzed up the Bible.
You need to rewrite that book.
Yeah.
Go in, do some,
That's the Ronald Reagan printing.
Wasn't there like the hip Bible? I remember.
I
Like,
mean, you are Ezra. You can go in and rewrite the Book of Ezra.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fine.
true.
Yeah, pretty sure that's how that works.
You're talking about the Extreme Teen Bible,
now that we.
Oh my God, I know what you're talking about, and I hate it.
I don't hate it.
the Book of Pan.
I'm into it. I'm
This,
into it.
It's not good.
now that we've profaned an entire religion,
Two of them.
At least.
start the bingo card.
We should make a bingo card for these games.
About
Man.
8 a.m. you head out, and
Bragging ass exhausted.
yes, you are all. You are
Is
all.
there any caffeine? Has caffeine been invented?
Or cocaine.
Has caffeine been invented?
What about cocaine?
No.
No, it's,
I-
pretty
No.
much, it's pretty much alcohol.
What drugs are available?
More
mean,
wine.
it's-
Let's have some road
It's
wine.
all-
Yeah, sure. That
There's
sounds good.
Wombat kidneys or something.
There's plenty of herbs that can give you a little.
Yeah, I'll take whatever boost I can
Let's
get.
get those zing
fermented
herbs.
fish sauces.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
yes.
It's a kick in the
Ocelot,
nose.
whatever you talk about.
Noses.
Oh, they're so cute and tasty. I like when
You
they're
write out-
crunchy.
Yeah,
And-
salted and crunchy.
It's easy to follow this trail of a defeated army because every once in a while there's like a cultist that's just dropped that couldn't continue the.
Good.
I'll make sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure to stab them through to
Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
that they're good.
All the way through.
And burn them.
And so
Till you see the shaft on the other side.
Giggity, giggity.
you after a couple hours.
Spear shaft.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was
To the other side of the body.
You have to specify.
You pass the burnt farm where you killed some.
Oh, I remember
cultists.
this farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
You get to the village of Gillian, and
Place reeks of
not
death.
of the village of Calicoy, and it is, even more destroyed as things go through it, and you end up over the course of an exhausting day's ride. You end up at a mountain pass that is single file. And you actually, as you are from about a mile away, you see the stragglers go up this pass.
There they go. Get them.
Dominus, do you want to go first?
And Corvus,
Oh, Corvus is with us?
Tired.
Corvus is like, I think we need to rest the night.
Yes, that's wise. That's a good tactic.
Wait, what time is it at this point?
At this point, it's about 6 o'clock. It's getting dark. I think
Oh yeah, we
We-
haven't like slept in.
we've been going for 2 days. I think we rest and then we go in there and we slaughter everything we see.
And the Jesus guy sanctifies the, like,
Yes,
de-
let's get some holy
decretifies it.
water or something.
yeah, Jesus guy. You got some good stuff for that.
Garlic,
Yeah, some garlic maybe.
olive oil.
What do you need? What can we get
I
you?
have a crucifix.
Awesome.
All right.
What is
should do
that?
it.
This is the symbol of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Perfect.
put it on the shield.
Yeah,
Was
we should
told
put it
that
on the
would,
shield. He loves putting shit like that
Or
on
we
shields.
could put it on the spear, so that's the first thing they see.
Oh yeah, it's pointy, right?
No.
One end is.
Kind of.
We can put it on the end of a spear.
We could sharpen one end.
We should sharpen one end of your crucifix and put it on a spear to shove inside of skin monsters.
I'm gonna keep the symbol of my connection to Jesus Christ with me, if that's
That
okay.
guy sounds great.
Could you make more connections?
Are you ready to accept Jesus
Oh,
Christ as your
dear.
Lord and Savior?
I don't know. I've been accepting a lot of things in my life recently.
I swore for a second that you were going to say Jesus Christ Superstar, and
Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah, we
Okay,
should
let's sleep.
we should
Yep,
take a
time
little
for this.
snooze.
yeah, we're a little loopy.
Yeah, I need a little rest.
So you are
I'll
well
cook up some porridge.
you are well trained at creating a small concealed encampment. You're scouts. This is kind of what you do. So you do that no problem, and there's no sign of any activity from whatever is up in that pass.
Here's a weird question, just sort of flavored. Yeah, for real. I'm connected with birds of prey. I keep an eye on them. I'm always looking out for Tilly.
Gotta look out for Tilly.
And these are basically a walking group of corpses. Do I see any birds of prey?
There's some
circling?
vultures around.
Yeah.
Make me a POW roll.
Okay.
To resist the vulture.
Okay. Yeah, I make it.
All right. You feel just a real pull towards that pass.
Hey,
Oh,
what are you looking up there for?
well,
It's time
sir.
to go to bed.
Okay, sir.
Time to go to sleep.
I want to be fully transparent.
I mean, I can
I'm
kinda-
already being fully transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're picking up what I'm laying
Yeah,
down,
you really
sir.
like it up there.
I'm feeling the pull. I think the knife
Calls
made a
to you.
connection with me.
Yeah. That's
Corvus, as the true soldier he is, has just fallen asleep immediately.
He's really good at falling
Yeah,
asleep.
he's good at that.
It fucked with your head.
Yeah, it got in there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're young. You're
No, I'm
susceptible.
not, sir. I don't know how many times I can tell you. You've known me.
susceptible
You've
to-
known me for 30 years.
You're so sweet and innocent
Well, those things can be true, but I am
and young.
well into my 40s, sir.
And we've established you actually were
We've
swearing
had-
like a sailor the whole time.
Yeah, no, and I cuss like a freaking monster.
Yeah, because you're not.
Domineus is the youngest.
You're
Like
not.
by a long shot. How old are you, Domineus?
Same as everyone else.
I think he's like 32. I
Gonna
think
go
he's like
and-
10 years younger.
Then he goes back. He goes tends the fire.
I'm tired.
I think he joined illegally originally.
Leave.
The Legion.
I'm
Not that
asleep
that truly
now.
matters.
Nah, no one cares.
You're just trying to distract us. From
I'm
the reality.
deflecting,
you're
yeah, for
deflecting
sure.
a lot. I mean, me at 48 is so old.
Yeah, you're gonna die any second,
Any
sir.
second now.
Everybody make me a luck roll.
Shit.
You can spend luck to make a luck roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I failed. Never mind.
Made it by one.
All right.
I sleep like a baby.
It's more dramatically. Actually, I think it's better if it's on your watch.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
On whose watch?
on
podcast?
Asinius's watch, at 4 a.m., you hear chanting coming from that mountain.
Whoa. Long way away.
Make me a spot hidden roll.
Spin.
That horrible little child.
Really?
Is it the kid who was? Did the kid survive?
Yeah.
You,
Oh, right, in the
kid
smoke.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Me, Bella's here.
Belisir,
Slash
hears
Pooja.
the chanting as well.
Uh-huh.
And
Loves
you notice, and you are aware that no one has noticed you.
Oh, and your lore sense is tingling.
Honk shoe, I'm just so asleep.
Your lore sense is tingling.
I'm sleeping so hard over here.
Oh man, the Google Doc commands me.
Girl calls.
I must seek out the lore.
That's Erna.
Bad character.
Erna's like, go!
I need to know these things.
Go, soldier,
Go.
Erna's reading the book and says, "It says that's Erna. That's weird, right? That's."
Is anybody else think this weird? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
So, describe for me again. What am I? I'm asleep, and
You're
then
asleep, and in your dreams,
yeah.
you hear this chanting.
Uh-huh.
And it is elegiac. It is the song, the choruses of angels.
You do believe in God.
Of
It
some
is.
god.
More than one.
Shiver.
And you wake up and you can still hear it.
How'd everyone sleep?
Everybody else is
I'm on watch. Y'all are asleep.
You're on watch,
shoot.
and so you think
shoot.
you have one chance if you're going to break away because Asinius has not seen you.
Oh man. Wow.
Wow.
They're maybe they'll never understand this. And maybe they'll never forgive me. But we're probably gonna die anyway, so
Man, I should have gone through with what I thought.
comes to kill me.
No, stab you in your sleep. 100%. Cut your throat in your sleep.
Is that Pooja reasoning though? Bella's starving.
Yeah, I'll do a roll. High, I go for it.
All right.
Low, I don't go.
All right.
66, baby. I wish it was a 69.
Well,
For dumb
Roll another
reasons.
For very
six,
dumb
then you
reasons.
get-
Sexy reasons.
For sexy reasons.
No, that would be a terrible reason for going to there. That's not where you want it.
It seemed really hot up there.
There's lots of skins.
So I actually, if I have enough agency
You're
in this
quite
moment,
good at stealth.
yeah, but I want to write a note,
Okay.
which says.
Are you literate?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you cannot write a note.
Damn it.
It would just be caw,
Caw, caw.
There's a series of X's on the piece of paper.
Paper.
I
big
leave
skin.
something behind that I wouldn't leave unless it was on purpose. Something like I'm a sentimental little lad who is 42.
So maybe a tilly feather?
Yeah, a tilly feather I had left behind. I will leave it.
You found it strangely close to the cooking fire.
just a coincidence.
And that just makes me feel more justified in leaving. Yeah, I leave a feather as if to be like I'm trying to leave a note of a kind. It's
Belisir was here but is no longer here.
yeah, and intentionally left but is not. And like, I'm a scout. I think that I'm not like I'm trying to be stealthy in my leaving, but I'm not trying to be stealthy in my egress. So I want them to be able to track me, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have very good stealth, so
Yeah.
you're a scout. This is what you do.
Yeah, I'm scouting. I think that's at least how I'm justifying it to myself.
Okay.
Which probably won't hold up, but like I
Not for a second.
I love how at odds we are at all times.
Except when we're Charlie and Erna.
Yeah, Charlie and Erna get each other, and everybody else is
Everyone
like,
else is like,
I
"Fuck
hate you.
It's so funny that like our base characters love each other, literally, and all of the ancillary characters are like, nah, fuck that guy.
No, turns out we don't get it. We don't get it.
This is where you get it out of your system.
Yeah. That's why we like each other in the main
I mean,
game.
Meadows liked Klaus well enough. He's just a dumb shit.
Venos hated everyone.
There was
Hated everyone equally.
there was some long debates that happened. Regardless, I leave a feather.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this in a way that feels honorable to Bellisir, which is to be like, I'm leaving, and I'm leaving you a trail so you can follow me. And then
Okay.
I'm following. Yeah.
All right. Daylight comes,
I just wanna
and
go home.
it is very clear as you have the final watch. Bellisir is gone.
God damn it.
Where's
and-
the kid? Where's the young boy?
The young person who's my age, sir,
Yeah.
gone.
I knew it. Gone out to find his fortune, I bet. He's got his whole life ahead of him.
I'm gonna check over to make sure that Corvus is still asleep, and verifying that Corvus is still asleep because I want to catch Galerius before anyone else wakes up. I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face.
What?
You are an idiot.
What are you talking about?
You treat him like a little boy.
Yeah, because he's a sweet, innocent child.
He's 42. He's my age.
Yeah, he's barely old enough
Just
to
punch him again.
drive. Better than a cup of coffee.
For a tactical genius, sir, you are a fucking idiot.
Well, that's your opinion.
He's gone.
Let's go find him. I bet he wants to be found. He's playing hide and go seek like a baby.
Punch him again.
You should be rolling damage.
I'm pulling I'm a medic. I'm pulling
Right.
enough to not actually harm him, but to get a point across.
Yeah, the Charlie horses will.
I have an intelligence of 70 and education of 85.
And yet you're so stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about.
His emotional
my sleep,
IQ.
he's fucking with you.
I also
Corvus wakes up. Where's Bellisir?
He's gone, sir.
He's playing hide and go seek. Or Marco Polo, perhaps.
He hasn't been invented yet, sir.
Not for at least another 1100 years.
He went to find his little bird. His sweet little birdie.
How did you ever
went-
come to be the commander?
He went there,
Attrition.
didn't he?
I just outlasted everyone else.
Clearly.
He went up there, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
He left a bit of a trail behind himself, sir.
Did you tell Corvus about the knife thing, or do you tell him about the knife thing?
I think I wouldn't have before Belisar left.
Yeah,
But I think now with him gone, I think that he needs to be fully caught up on what's going on. So I'll tell him everything.
All right.
Even if I don't think he's going to believe it, I'm going to tell him everything.
Oh, he'll believe it after everything we've been through.
He trusts you implicitly.
Well, that's his worst mistake.
I don't want to have to kill Bellisir, but if we have to, we have to.
Honestly, sir, I'd considered cutting his throat in the middle of the night. And maybe I should have.
So this knife really did a number on him.
Yes. It made him think that he was a god.
Yeah, he was talking all God stuff. Not like Jesus God stuff, right? Jesus guy?
God damn it.
I have a name.
Cool.
Okay. I'm praying for your soul.
Yeah, good
Hey,
luck.
thanks.
Uh,
Pray for the fighting quack.
we find the knife. We take it back to Constantinople. Someone that isn't us will figure out how to destroy it.
I was hoping Jesus guy would help us out with that.
Here's the problem, sir. Anyone who touches it seems to be corrupted by it. They want to use it to take control over the forces. They want to connect to this skinless god or whatever. I am unsure about how exactly it works, but this does not seem like something that a human is able to handle. This is the sort of thing that you wrap in seawater concrete and drop in the middle of the ocean.
I was thinking of just collapsing that cave.
Well, at the
Destroying
very
the cave.
least, we're gonna have to get back to Tyre to get concrete. So we're gonna wrap this thing up. We're not gonna touch it with bare skin.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay, maybe that, yeah.
This thing should be considered infectious.
And
It's the start of the plague.
most importantly, nobody knows about this
Yet. If this keeps spreading,
until we get to
they
Tyre.
are.
Until we get to Tyre, no one knows about the knife.
No, definitely not the knife.
I don't care. We're going to tell everybody about whatever this cult is. But the knife, we have to keep quiet because if somebody gets this knife that isn't us.
Also,
bad things
I
happen.
think, you know, telling the story that we contained whatever the plague was and not alarming the greater populace, probably a smart idea.
Yes, sir.
We've contained the plague. We've destroyed its
Not
cause.
yet.
We have.
Not
We're going
yet.
to now.
We
Suit up.
have.
We're going up there.
You're so fucking stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You leave the horses.
I'm getting lower and gravelier as we go. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
I love you.
At some
Lord,
point, you're
man.
gonna disappear
Yeah.
into the gravel.
Fellas here. Are you, what is your goal in going to this temple?
Oh, a temple. My turn. So I think that I am scouting. I believe that I am scouting. I think there's a level of like I felt a rush of power when I was holding that knife that is appealing. But I think that I'm moving ahead in a way that I know will not be approved of by my cohorts. But like I am still in my own eyes allied with them.
Okay.
I am trying to see what we're moving into, and in a way that I think that, I am going against them. I think I will be more effective alone, and like I'm willing to improvise when I get in there, but I'm trying to see what we're going up against, because I think if we don't know, then we're doomed to fail.
So you come up to the top of the pass, and you somehow know. You follow some weird Pepe Le Pew trail of that guides you.
Green smoke.
And I'm also like very intentionally leaving footprints.
Sure.
I'm trying to leave a trail.
Yeah, you are a tracker. And you find a hole in the side of this pass that leads down. And there's your feet unerringly find in the side of the shaft, ladder holes have been cut in. Mm-hmm. And you are climbing down for what feels like forever. And
So can you explain like what I'm going into?
so you find this hole that is essentially a cave.
Okay.
So you go in a cave, and there's a shaft there.
Okay.
And if you just look in the shaft, it looks like a hole.
So it's like
down.
going into the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a hole, a well,
Yeah.
essentially straight down. But somehow you know there are ladder holes cut in the side of this shaft at exact spacing for hands and feet.
I leave another feather at the top.
Okay. About
Mark it down. We lost a feather.
yeah.
How many do I have? I'm gonna roll
I was joking.
You want to borrow?
I don't know how many feathers.
D6.
All right.
It'll be at least 2.
Okay.
We'll see if I have any more. 4.
Okay, you've got 2 more. You after about 20 minutes of climbing, you pass through something that feels like pressure, but there's nothing there. And when you reach the bottom, Sillimar is there with the knife in his hands like this.
Does he forgive me?
Oh, shit.
You are my master.
Okay.
Take what is yours, my master. Read the sacred wall.
Well, okay.
When in Rome, right?
As they say, when in Rome. If you're amongst cultists, why not?
Be a cultist.
You know, the only thing better than being a cultist, being a cult leader.
That's so true.
That's a bug.
And boy, am I
Good
charismatic with my boyish face.
He's just a little
That's
child.
why Silmar is drawn to you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, you take the knife, and Silmar
Thank you.
shudders in mild ecstasy as they once again have a rudder. What is your command?
I want to go to the wall.
Oh, please, yes, come with me.
To the window, to the wall.
So,
Any intruders should be brought before me. I wish to speak to them.
it will be done, my master.
Like in a peaceful way. They should feel really welcome. Maybe cocktails?
You,
Other
you,
than been invented.
A
You wish us to-
charcuterie board.
Oh no!
Olives.
yeah, you do not want a charcuterie board from the skinless one.
Okay, scratch the charcuterie board.
You wish us to offer them libations.
Yeah. You know, give them an alcoholic option, give them a non-alcoholic option. Like, we don't want to judge wherever you're at in your journey.
It will be done, my master.
Cool.
Says the child. To the child.
I'm 42.
So
Just a baby.
as you are led through this cave system that is their temple, these people are in a bad way. Like the few that are the ones that made the trek here, many of them are injured. It seems like this is kind of a sad gathering of the remnants of what.
I'm not
This
good at
cult
this,
was.
but like, yeah, I'm very bad at this.
Any skin monsters left?
There are a few.
I think, yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, maybe this is actually a tactics roll. I was gonna do insight, but I'm trying to gauge numbers. I think that's actually where I'm going
Yeah.
with this. I'm like, humans
Make me an
versus.
intelligence roll.
Okay. Big dice. I failed.
There's maybe 30 people that you can see
Okay.
as you are led through. You are led into a temple, and Silmar says, only you may open this curtain.
Only I'm allowed to see the wall?
Only you may open this curtain.
Yeah, that's what you said before. Could you say it in a different way? I'm giving you like a direction. So like try a different
This
tact.
curtain will
at-
only open for you.
Okay, that was different. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking my direction.
You are my
Good
master.
note. Good
Yeah,
note.
yeah. I appreciate that about you. You're going places, kid.
You're nailing this cult leader thing.
You are scary good at this.
Okay,
Means
you stay
Peach
here.
is good at this.
No, I'm making notes.
We all knew Pooja.
If you'd like to join the cult of Pooja,
1-800.
Doc. All hail the doc.
send a check made out to cash.
Yeah.
Okay, you stay here, kiddo. Take care of yourself.
I cannot read the wall
Okay. That's the wall back there.
behind the curtain.
Okay. Well, I can't imagine this going bad. And I go through the curtain.
So you touch the curtain, and there is a sound of ripping skin as the curtain just goes.
We all know what that sounds like.
Is the curtain skin?
Yes.
Okay.
And you step through into a god awful place, the School of Skin.
Jesus Christ.
There's an altar.
School of Skin.
Yes.
School of Skin.
Just to clarify.
Yes.
School of Skin.
This is the inner sanctum of the skin cult. And it looks kind of like a classroom. There's a side of it where there are benches and chairs, and it looks like a circle, like, here's where a vacation skin cult camp happens.
Jesus.
Our skin is an awesome skin.
It rains from.
Raining skin, no!
You know who else
Don't
didn't have
recognize that
skin?
song.
A certain god called the Skinless One.
You can join them. Okay, it's a school.
You're gonna learn how to read.
And
Right.
at the back of this temple is just a massive chasm that seems to go down forever, and blazoned on the wall all the way down in 2-foot-high letters is
Something you can't read.
huge writing.
You were the wrong person for this. You went for lore, and it's just out of reach.
And you hear a voice. You seek to read the sacred wall.
Someone speaks to me. Who are you?
You look over, and there is a headless torso holding its head.
So it's not really headless.
Well, I mean, it is and it isn't. Its head is not where you expect.
I looked at this being. I say, yes, my schooling was in the military and not in writing.
You wield the Mim Sahis.
I do, indeed. Wait, that's
Hold
the
it
knife.
aloft, and by the light of its holy presence, you will be able to read the sacred wall.
Have you read it?
It is not my place. I am but a servant.
Oh, you're another peon.
I am a product of the Mim Sahis.
I see.
I was a Salation in service of a traitor, and the cult fell upon me, and the great Skinless One used his knife and removed much of my body, and yet I remain alive.
Do you seek anything nowadays?
The sweet release of death.
Okay.
Probably not getting that here.
Well, I'm thinking, could I give it to him?
I mean, you probably have control over every aspect of him with that knife.
Ask me. For what you want.
No, fuck.
I don't understand, Master.
Beg me.
No, I'm not asking for you to beg. I just
Say
wanna,
please.
No, I just want to know what you want.
Some fucking kinky ass dumb shit.
You
going
over
on.
here being the fucking shadows from Babylon 5? What do you want?
I wish to die.
Okay. Kill him.
You stab him with the knife.
Yeah.
He does not die.
Yeah,
Oh,
I already tried that.
I'm sorry. I tried. I take it out.
No, you gotta.
You must hold the knife aloft. You wield its power.
Okay.
Command me to die.
What's your name?
Menelaus.
Menelaus? Die.
You-
Menelaus?
It's. I'm trying to figure out how someone holding their head would sigh. You must hold the blade aloft.
I'm holding it. How much more aloft do you want it?
Gotta stab the microphone.
Are you gonna make me
He's
show you with
learning.
my head?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I need a little direction, sir.
Hold the knife.
Okay,
Now
okay.
I've dropped my head.
Oh, stars.
Would you give me? Could I?
Yeah, I'll hand it to you.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Sorry about.
No problem. No
Poke him in
problem.
the eye with the knife. But
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. And I hold it straight up, and I go, Menelaus, die!
All right, the knife is again that sickly purple color, and Menelaus says, "Thank you," and the Corso keels over dead.
yay! Good job.
Give me a sanity roll.
Okay. Big dice.
For gaining or losing?
Oh, I roll a 4. I'm so saying.
Power over life and death feels good.
Ernest loving this shit.
Ernest's like taking notes.
Ernest eating this. Oh,
Wow, that's a lot to learn from.
That knife is very useful.
I need to steal this from
Babe.
Betty again.
No, absolutely not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who has the knife?
Yeah, Reggie does.
Reggie, yeah. The whole time. Just
Erna's leaving things out of what the knife can do. She's reading. She's like, oh, and then he, learned things about himself
Interesting.
and has some sort of interior thoughts, and then he leads.
Yes?
Erno, what are you leaving out?
Never mind. All right.
You
so
should learn Aramaic, then you'd know. You know what? Not only do you have the power over life and death, you have the power over chat because Gangrel Claws
thank you, Gangrel Claw.
has 500 bits for this role play.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is that? Oh man, you fell for it like a little kid, and I still missed. Dog.
Like a 42-year-old.
42-year-old child.
Like a
Not like an ancient 48-year-old.
Oh, sorry for this excellent role play. We added an adjective. Yeah, for this crappy role play. Get better, damn it. Here's some bits.
So, based on what I was told, I can do the same thing where I can command the knife to help me read
Yeah.
the wall.
It's he said, hold it aloft, and by the light of the Mims.
I'm feeling like He-Man right now, but I go to the edge of this cliff.
I understood that reference.
Gray Skull! Greyhawk's the setting.
Grace Gold.
By
you're
the
right.
power of Memses.
tired, okay?
Yeah, and you. I mean,
Tired.
you start to read the sacred wall.
Thank you.
What's it like reading for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the squiggles on the wall and be like, wait, that means something.
Yeah.
He's like an adult now.
Almost, you're getting there.
I'm feeling older.
So you.
Wiser.
We
My
cut-
voice is dropping.
We cut to the rest of the Falconis, and you know when Corvus is mad, and he's mad right now.
Oh, and watch out, everyone. Corvus is pissed off. PO'd.
And so you you make your way up to this thing, and you all are keenly aware that Belisir was leaving you a trail.
Mocking us.
He keeps drawing little marks on the end of his feet like his foot mark is an arrow. Each foot mark is its own arrow. We know which way he's
He
going.
keeps doing like a smiley face with the like cute little cat mouth underneath.
Why is
So
there
adorable.
a heart over all of these arrows?
Mocking us.
He's just a child.
You get to the shaft, and it takes you a minute to figure out. And there's a terrifying plunge as you Corvus is like, I'll go first. And he finds the leg, the foot and arm holds, and he calls them out as he's going down.
Can I make a insight check
Feels like he wants us to follow him.
on if he found those too easily?
Sure, making it. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Ooh. Juicy.
It's like he'd been there before.
Something like that. Something like that. 36 out of 75.
No, it
That's
does
a
not
hard
seem.
success.
It does not seem like he found them too easily.
Okay.
So you guys spent a good deal of time going there's got to be a way down. There's
Yeah.
no ladder. There's no this.
Lean out with the torch and go, oh,
Yeah, that probably helped. Yeah.
And the feather was there
Oh, there was a feather.
Yeah, that's
to indicate that this
yeah.
was a way
and
down.
the feather was right where the holes were, and so holding the torch over, Corvus is like, I'll go first.
After you,
And
sir.
he essentially keeps calling out to let you know, he's counting so you know how far down, and he's letting you know what's safe.
How far down is it?
At about 150, you stop hearing him.
No, keep climbing down.
Okay.
Are we?
Yes.
I'll guard the
Yeah,
horses.
if you want to stay at the.
Well, who's next?
You're so old and wise.
Someone
I trust
should,
you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
31-year-old.
my advice is whoever's at the bottom should start sounding off. Then if they stop, the rest of us reconsider.
Super wise. Super wise. I trust you with my life.
So you go down second,
Your ears.
Phineas?
I'm ignoring these two.
Your ears serve you well, soldier.
Are you so you're counting off again?
Yeah, I'll count out loud.
Okay.
Working to project my voice up to the
So
top.
at 150, you feel that weird pressure.
When I feel that pressure, I'll pause.
Okay.
And I'll call up. Galerius, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a pressure here. I think that may be what kept Corvus from calling up.
Swallow.
You're under pressure.
That'll get your ears to pop.
Pressing down on you. Will it press down on me?
I
will-
can't stab him like this.
Just gonna keep climbing down.
All right.
Like,
As soon as you pass through, you can't hear him anymore.
Oh, whoa.
oh, good. I can't hear that.
Who's going down third?
That's him. I'm at the top.
Just kick him off the edge of the.
Adonino day.
All right. You make it down to where Corvus is. He's like crouched down listening. I don't hear much.
What do you hear?
Every once in a while, the moan of the injured, but that's about it.
There's some sort of barrier, about 150.
I felt that.
That pressure. I think because we couldn't hear you past that.
It was like the surface of water or something.
We couldn't hear you past that. I think that they can't hear us up top.
All right, well then, let's be quiet. And as soon as you say that, you come through singing.
People on the streets.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and just throw it at him.
Ow.
Silence.
My butt. Ow.
Silence. Are you going down, Domineus?
Are you going to rocket, Domineus?
Or are you headed back to the
Rockatumi
horse?
Domineus.
Domineus.
You could once again be the only one of our flashback characters to live.
Yeah, that's true.
If you wanted.
Hey, Beto survived.
Oh no, Meadows lived, yeah.
We all survived. All of us
No,
survived that.
I was thinking
And
more
Rudy
the.
survived the flashback.
Okay,
She's
I've got a
thinking
good track record, actually, with my character.
I was thinking our other Constantinople.
Constantinople.
Yeah, he lived too,
Yeah, I know.
in a sense.
In fairness, we've only had one other besides this one.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I
true.
mean, I will definitely. Well,
I order you to come down, old man. Follow me.
Luckily, you can't hear
can't
him.
hear that. And I'm just deliberating for a while. I'm going. I'll start going, but I'm going slow.
Yeah.
I actually am like.
Good
Did they just
take it
die?
slow.
Did they just fall and die? I didn't hear anyone fall. Are they dead? Am I gonna die?
So at 150, you feel that weird pressure. It feels like, you're going under the surface of the water or something. And then you can hear faint whispering down below you.
He's probably taking care of his knees.
All right.
That's why he's going so slow.
Once Domineus is down here, here's the plan. We're going to go room to room.
Whisper louder.
We're going to go room to room. We're killing everyone we see.
Nice.
We are wiping this group out.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
And if that includes Belisir, it includes Belisir.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. If necessary.
And then we do everything we can to get that knife to Constantinople.
Not Istanbul.
But no one touches it with their skin.
No one.
No Varoma.
He pulls out a leather bag.
Oh, nice bag.
He's like, this is where we'll keep it.
Yeah. Looks like a good knife bag.
Wrap it in a cloak. Stuff it in there.
And then in concrete when we get to the town.
What took you so long?
His knees, I told you. Taking care of himself. It's good.
All right.
How
So-
did you ever command men?
He's gone.
I told you, attrition. I lasted longer than anyone else. I'm the oldest.
I've been getting
one
younger
here.
and you've been getting more flintier.
So you go through this temple. It's not hard. Everything here is either sleeping or dying. And so you finish it off.
This was kind of boring, actually.
Good.
And
I prefer boring.
You reach
Fair.
the very back room of this cave. Sitting on a stool is the little boy, Silumar. And behind him is some sort of curtain.
Hey,
He's just
kid.
sitting there.
Yeah, I skewered him. But we're still killing everyone. Right?
All right, you just run up and you run him through the spear, and he just goes and dies.
Oh. Right on. You killed a kid. Great job.
3.
I mean, those were my orders.
Killed 3 children.
3 children.
A child that had grabbed the knife and disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Who are you trying to convince right now, Ren?
You.
Corvus is like, all right.
Probably through those curtains, huh?
He pokes the curtain with his short sword.
How's that feel?
You know, if you
Poke-
had
poking
gotten
those
the- if you
curtains
had
with your
had
sword.
refreshments waiting for it, libations, I'm sorry. Maybe you wouldn't have died.
I said libations.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
could
I
follow
said
instructions.
options for
Yeah.
people.
If there was some sort of charcuterie, I
A
think it would have been
seltzer?
fine.
You know, you probably slaughtered
no,
the
no.
chef.
Oh, we might have slaughtered them.
Somebody was.
They had plenty of time to set things up for
I
us.
didn't know you were coming.
I was going very
told
slow.
them.
I did
You said
warn.
if they show up.
If means
There was a warning. There was a warning.
If
Call of
means-
Cthulhu, it means
If
win.
means win.
That's a good episode.
Yeah, if
title.
means win. I like that.
It's also short. It's good to, yeah.
Good to have a short one.
I like 'em
Snappy
short.
title.
Like them short.
Well, then you like me just fine, huh?
I do.
Corvus is like, I think this curtain is skin.
That would follow.
Yeah. I mean, that last thing over there was just skin.
I'm gonna do like a sideways cut to try and like cut it down.
All right. You touch it with your blade, and there are screams of pain from like multiple voices.
That
Yeah,
was
we all
weird.
heard that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Velasir, make me a let's call it a POW roll.
Okay, let's call it that.
It's a listen check.
I made it.
Okay.
Regular.
The knife warns you of intruders.
Have I read anything in the meantime?
Oh, you've read so much.
Oh,
It's a knife of warning.
cool. What have I read? You gonna tell me, Ezra?
If it's germane.
All lore is germane.
Tell me. Give me a little nugget.
Wait, don't you speak German?
Oh.
That is terrible.
Give me a nugget
I
to
deserve a
play
point
off
for
of,
that.
Ezra.
No one likes a beg.
So
Please give me bits, please.
No, but you
I
want
make
to know
bad
people
puns.
enter. You want to be like, do you want to know about this horrible stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want the horrible stuff to be able to start.
I need to tell you something so Erna knows about it later.
so it tells the story of the skinless god.
Okay.
And it's telling you of let's see here.
Yeah, give me some lore.
And that tasty, juicy little
Juice.
The juice.
Juice.
We want the juice.
We're close to June.
June.
You know what month
June?
June is?
It's
The
true.
juice month.
Is it?
Juice month.
June is
Since when?
you.
It's
Since Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
Oh.
yeah, we were the ones who brought Juicy onto the channel.
Yes.
We brought the juice.
You're finally getting some lore, and you just had to betray everyone. Almost too easy.
Yeah. I mean, this is me.
This is Pooja. The juice.
The blasphemous knowledge written here is more than enough to shatter a person's sanity
Okay.
and consume their soul.
Cool.
Once someone starts to read and understand the writing,
Awesome.
they feel a nearly overwhelming urge to continue.
Okay.
They're unable to stop until they've read everything written here,
I love it.
unless
I like it.
they
I
can,
love it. I want some more of it.
unless they can make an opposed POW roll against a number that I will not tell you.
Okay.
If they pass, they find the strength to stop reading the horrible text
All right.
and have no desire to ever look upon it again.
Okay.
I mean, this is a character played by Pooja.
A higher roll is necessary.
Bro, just stop!
You gonna roll for it?
I think I did already. Did I roll? for?
No.
I
that
haven't
was
rolled
not
for it
that
yet.
roll. I mean, are you stopping?
Well, when they come in, but like,
They haven't come
give
in.
me a chunk of thing to play with these
chunk
screw balls.
Thing.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, give it to me.
Rock me Amadeus.
This is a case of if you read the whole thing, you are gone.
Yeah.
If you read some of it, you don't know any. You don't have any of it. That is the curse. You have to read the whole thing.
Interesting. Okay.
All or nothing, baby.
All or nothing. Okay. So,
All you will have is small whispers of memories. Of
okay. Cool.
forbidden knowledge.
So I think, in that case,
Are you gonna know who ate Trollers?
Whoever.
Never mind.
the lizard,
Yeah.
my best friend. So to paint a scene, if we shall.
Yeah. So you are standing
Yeah.
on the edge
Got the knife.
of a bottomless chasm.
Yeah.
And you are looking up at these massive letters, slowly reading the birth of the skinless one.
Okay.
It begins before the like they talk about the universe.
Yeah.
There are concepts here you don't even understand,
We're getting into Big Bang Theory
but
here.
you understand them.
Yeah.
It starts with the horrible, mindless force at the center of the universe, the herald of the gods, Azathoth,
Ooh, cool.
and his mindless gibberings that bring forth all knowledge in the world.
Did you know that the sun's at the center of our solar system?
What?
This is all highly controversial.
Blasphemy.
Did you know the Earth is round?
So you know
Yeah, we know that.
somebody,
Oh yeah, we knew
got-
that.
you got
somebody
that.
something just tried to get through your curtain.
So I feel that.
Yeah, nothing can pass through there without your wish.
So I think that,
Oh, so we don't get through.
but I can let them.
You are its master.
Do I know who's trying?
No.
You can probably
Yeah, I mean,
imagine.
you probably can contextually.
What about the charcuterie board? So
Give us snacks.
They probably aren't carving through the curtain to bring you your charcuterie board.
so to paint a scene,
You don't know our motivations.
I think that in this moment there will be a power roll for me upcoming.
Okay.
But I know that my friends are coming, and I still have enough of myself tenuously held that I would let them through. And so you would see me like wide-eyed facing you with the knife in my hand, and this wall of gargantuan text behind me.
So you're letting them through the tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm letting them through. And
There is nothing on this wall. She is standing in front of a normal wall, looking at it, holding the knife is aloft and glowing purple, and she is just staring at the wall.
And he's turned into a she?
Sorry, Belisir is just
I'm a
staring.
super he him mofo.
So nasty.
So says.
Belisir is standing there just staring at the wall
What do you see, child?
corner, and there's a dead person on the bed, a head decapitated.
Doesn't really phase us.
So do
at this
I
point.
hear the question? What do you see?
Do you? Or are you so focused on matters that are so far beyond mundane? How do you even explain what you're seeing?
You are so small, child.
What? No.
You now know how to say cyclopean in Latin
I now know how to say cyclopean in Latin.
I know how to say Cyclops
because
too.
you are witnessing cyclopean vistas.
Non-Euclidean geometry.
Oh, geometry on a curve.
Yeah, I guess. I think there's like a weird fuzzy awareness of people I know on the edge of my, like, peripheral vision.
Hey, kid, we found Tilly. He's outside.
Why do you lie to me?
Oh,
So-
no.
Belisir doesn't even turn around. Belisir is just staring at the wall and just says, "Why do you even lie to me?"
Because I care about you. I lie to people I care about.
That's cool.
Thanks.
All three.
Jesus guy has a name, too. That's
Asinius,
pretty cool,
Galerius,
too.
and Dominaeus all make me spot hidden rolls.
Here comes a charcuterie! No, 90, I don't find it.
The cheeses come out.
So you
cheese.
are aware that, like, Corvus is edging around with his blade drawn.
I thought you were gonna step out.
Hey, we
Guess
got to
I might
burn
not.
this place down. Private. I don't know what rank you're in.
Higher than private.
What?
I don't know in terms of this
L-
timeline, sir.
Legionnaire.
Legionnaire.
I'm gonna look at Corvus and try to catch his eye and be like, wait.
This is your commanding officer. I am commanding you to drop the knife, and we're going to burn this place to the ground. Let's go. I got a restaurant to open. Let's go.
I've got a restaurant open.
Very presumptive of you,
I'm
sir.
gonna come up behind Belarius and just like gently put a hand on his shoulder
Uh-huh.
and just like stand right behind him, like chest to back kind of thing.
Oh, God. Very, very kind.
What are you seeing?
I could not begin to tell you. Writing? I've been reading for longer than I could comprehend.
You can't read.
The writing on the wall
Nothing to read.
suddenly changes and just says, "Make them yours."
Would you follow me?
Who are you asking that to?
Just
Follow
in general?
you. Follow you where?
The priest starts to pray.
Follow you where?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say. I
What's the
want
real-
I want to explain this to you because I care about you all very much. You're my family.
Still has not turned around.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wall. I feel like if I turn away, I can't explain it properly. And if I stop reading, I either understand or I don't, if that makes sense.
Not really.
Yeah, you are very small in my eyes.
Ouch. That hurts my feelings.
Perhaps it would be better if I die.
Well,
Would it?
Corvus is ready.
I
kind of gone off the deep end, kid.
don't know if I was ever on a shallow end, sir.
Well, at least you still got respect for me.
I never will stop. You are
good.
small, but worthy of respect.
Thank you. At least someone thinks so.
I think you should know something. This will live beyond me. If I die.
Not if Jesus has anything to say about it. Right, Jesus guy?
Nomine Patria.
So, taking the situation in, I'm gonna say,
I could. Can I? I'll say one more thing. I have enough agency to pull away, but I won't have much of value to tell you about this.
That,
we don't care
yeah,
about the
we don't.
value.
We care
of
about you,
this.
so don't care about that so much. We're gonna burn it down. So,
You have 10 seconds.
yeah, you go ahead and drop it, and
If you-
come on back.
You have 10 seconds. If you turn away, no more will be said. If you don't, well, then a decision has been made.
I think a single, like, weird, like a tear that is like, it feels like like an emperor looking upon his subjects, like a single tear, magnanimous, comes down his cheek, and he tries to pull away.
Okay, make a power roll.
Power roll.
Ooh, that was a good roll. 10, which is a critical.
All right. You turn away, and all of a sudden you are aware of you're in a very small room. There's no writing on the wall. Corvus holds out a bag and says, "Put that in here.
Well,
Now!"
Drop it, soldier.
Of course, sir.
All right. Come here. Come here. Come
Sorry,
here.
I
Come
lied
here.
about Tilly.
Come here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come here.
Where am I?
All right.
It's all right.
Jesus guy.
You're with
Burn
us.
this place.
You're with us.
It's
all right.
It's stone.
Yeah,
All
burn
right.
it.
It's all right.
Go ahead. Burn it down.
He looks at Corvus,
all right.
and Corvus is like,
You're with us.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Where else would I be? Yep, I'm with you.
You're with us.
Yep.
You were gone there for a little bit.
Okay.
Domineus and Galerius,
all right.
make me a spot hidden roll.
Not great at this. Nope.
Yes, it's
My eyesight's not what it used to be.
hard success.
Hell yeah.
You have one chance to do something.
Uh-oh.
Corvus is about to stab Belisir with the knife.
Ah, damn it.
So he's not putting it in the bag.
He has taken it out of the bag, and while you two are hugging like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
he's
Yeah, I'm good.
Lop his head off.
Not supposed to. Well, I have a spear.
I can't lop his head off.
Yes,
why isn't this working?
you can.
I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm like, that's a load-bearing rock. We can break that.
I don't know if
You have one
I hope
action.
that he's gonna die, but so I'm gonna try and skewer him, but I'm gonna keep, if I manage to get him, push him into the wall to
Okay.
like pin him.
Make a spear roll.
Yeah, that is good. I think that is, yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay.
And spear keep
So
distance.
you
I mean,
pu-
if he slides down the spear towards me, I'll freeze the
spear
fuck
keep
out.
distance?
But
You push the spear into him. You both see this and kind of back away,
Yeah, I think maybe if we do that
and
part. And
Corvus
that part.
starts to walk
Slap.
forward on the spear.
good hell!
Huh?
So
Oh, shit. I'm getting too old
Corvus-
for this.
Corvus will like,
48.
and
48.
this is going to be the end of this flashback here.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So,
Hell yeah.
I get out alive?
well, I'm about to ask each of you a question.
Okay.
So to end this flashback, what happens to your character in this room? We'll start. with
Oh no, I want to see
Domineus.
what other people do.
All right. Anybody have? So, unless, I mean, you're welcome to not be slaughtered, but you're probably going to be slaughtered.
My impulse is to try and go for, because I mean we're 4-1. My impulse is to try and hold him off enough that we can get the knife away from him, whether that's cutting his hand off of his arm or whatever. Trying to separate him from the knife, wrap the knife up, don't touch it, get it away. That is my goal.
So here's a weird thing because we're reading.
Just the one?
Hold on. I'm going to change I'm changing what I say completely.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
you are not slaughtered. There is a pitched battle, and you all manage to escape,
Okay.
and you flee back to Constantinople.
Oh.
And you think we're just going to tell him what happens. We're fine. You get back to Constantinople, and in each of your domiciles is an invitation to the wedding of Tilius Corvus.
Who we thought died here,
Who
basically.
you thought you killed.
Yeah. So we, from our perspective, we escaped this,
You escaped this, and you thought he was
and then
dead.
we thought our commander died.
And
I
as he
died.
died, as you thought he died, the knife disappeared.
Yeah.
So Corvus becomes something.
Okay, I have thoughts, but I think I should
No,
maybe
he's
go
dead.
last.
He's
so,
Did you even go back to Constantinople?
if you did,
Are
if
you
you
a
did it,
deserter
you might
now?
be. Yeah.
I mean, no. If we did our stuff and actually got through this,
Yeah. Yeah, when you get
but
I
he
mean
might leave once he sees the invitation.
when you get when you get to Tyre, like you tell your whole story and they're like, this is amazing, you know, the Falcones, you are all great, and they're like, you need to go back to Constantinople and tell the Imperial service.
Yeah, I have thoughts about it, but I think other people should go first.
I would go to the wedding.
Okay, you're going to the wedding? Is anybody not going to the all right, yeah.
I go.
No,
I go the way.
politely decline. I don't even know if that's him. To
You know
be
what?
honest.
He didn't even offer a +1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
There's a lot of new
And it's a
information coming to
destination
light.
wedding.
Oh, come on.
hiss.
Where? In hell?
Probably.
So,
Okay, so where I'm at.
yeah.
If everybody has said their piece.
I will go back to Constantinople. I open my restaurant. It's called the Fighting Quack.
Yeah.
And I become a part-time professor at the local university. Where I lecture.
Rome you,
Where I
the fighting chariots.
where I lecture on tactics.
All right.
Yeah.
Probably you're in the military. You're
Yeah,
You're
sure.
lecturing the
Yeah. But
are you going to the wedding?
oh hell yeah,
Okay.
for
Oh
sure.
hell yeah! Open bar.
Yeah.
Are
I
are
offer
you
to
bringing
cater it.
your bride?
My bride.
Are you bringing? Well, weren't you in line to?
I don't think
No,
so.
that
All
was
right.
me, I
Oh, all
think.
right,
Yeah.
all right. Are you going to the wedding, Bellisir?
So here's something I'll float by you.
Yeah.
GM.
Keeper.
Keeper.
He's
You're
a
a
GM,
keeper.
game master.
It's a spectrum.
It's a spectrum. I think that, with your permission, I think that there's like this time away from this where I feel relatively normal. And then as I get away from it, I have these weird dreams
Yeah.
that are like putting me back in this place. And I can't quite remember them, but it's like I'm feeling this pull towards this thing.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to get away from it. And like I'm like, okay, we did it. We did the thing. We can leave. We can stop. But I'm feeling this pull. And then so when I get the invitation, it's like,
Click.
yeah, that was what I was waiting
Yeah.
for. And it's like I've been drilled to do this thing. Yeah.
All right.
So I go to the
All
wedding.
right. So you go to the wedding. You board the Plethora. It's a wide-hulled pleasure barge, decorated with silken banners of purple and white. Lanterns are hung. There is a small a group of players playing soft music.
This is swanky. This is nice.
It is you and about 24 other guests who seem to be upper crust, and also the
seems quite
bride's
pleasant,
the
sir.
bride's family. He
Right,
is
kid.
married to the daughter of a senator, Eudocia. He is
I
married.
can't believe he's alive and also moving up in the world.
Yeah, I'm coming with whatever weapons they will allow me to have strapped on because
So you definitely have a knife.
yeah, at least a knife.
I bring a chef's knife. Restaurant.
I
There
have a
is-
scalpel.
So there is delicious food. There is all you can drink. This is a party. It quickly becomes kind of unhinged. Like people are enjoying themselves a little too much.
Oh,
There's not an orgy, but you know,
we could get there.
We're gearing up towards an orgy.
Yeah.
There's that vomitorium thing where people
Lot of
drink too
upside-down
much and then
pineapples around
they
here.
a young priest named Theodoric, one of Lady Eudocia's nephews, marries the couple. They exchange their vows.
So he's there. He's like alive.
oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
okay.
Corvus just keeps looking at you and smiling.
What's the smile about?
Well, you can't. I mean, he's off.
He's indisposed.
He's behind the velvet rope.
Made of skin, right?
Of course.
That's that rope. It's a skin rope.
It is not.
Okay.
too obvious.
Two on the nose.
Round
Skin
on.
nose.
And you all know Corvus very well. And he seems detached, almost like out of place. Like he's he keeps like sort of going like almost being amused at everything happening around him.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at him very dreamily. Like,
Yeah, and so you two, when you look at him, he just sort of like smiles and nods. When you look at him, he sort of kind of looks closer.
The guy we killed is really acting weird.
And as the feast is about to begin in proper, Corvus, his Theodoric, the priest and his best man, starts a toast. And goblets are passed out. Enjoy that lead. And
Sweet. Stay sweet.
good lead.
Yeah, good lead tonight.
Join in.
I'm not there.
he's not there.
Didn't come.
Nick's gonna be the only one to live again.
Oh no, I'm gonna be like the main course.
Trust up.
And you know, when the toast is done, Theodoric drinks deeply and then gags.
Uh-oh.
That's blood! And Corvus behind him just rips his head off and is now like bathing in his blood, just like,
As soon as that happens, any open flame, I am going to push down and try and burn this
There
boat.
are lanterns, yeah.
I'm going to try and burn this boat to the ground.
So,
Oh, fuck.
I'll kill you again, motherfucker.
Corvus holds Theodoric's head up and says, "Thank you, Theodoric. I drink to the friends of Tribuni Comites Tilius Corvus. But," and he throws the head down,
Dun, 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 dun.
"Corvus is dead, and I have no need of friends." And as he says this, his skin is turning whiter and whiter. And now comes the slaughter. As first he kills Eudocia, and he will just kill everyone on this boat. You have started a fire.
Yeah, I'm trying to burn.
And he is just laughing maniacally the whole time.
I think as soon as I realize there's a wholesale slaughter going on, there's nothing I can do about it. I would dive off the side of the boat and just go.
Okay.
Same. I do light it on fire and then
All right. Yeah, you've started that. Bellis here. Like a moth to the flame.
Yeah, you go give him a hug, huh?
Come here, sir. I think that there is an interesting, like, moment of, like, the thing that he resisted before, he gives into now. So there is a, like, I didn't get it, and now it clicks back in. It's like, it all comes back. It's like a rush of, like,
Yeah.
knowledge.
Bellis, he says, "Kneel and accept my gift, Bellisir."
Okay,
And he will go to bite your neck.
here we go.
Oh, boy.
That is the greatest response to being made a vampire ever.
Here we go.
That is fantastic. Well, golly.
Holy fucking
Never would.
shit.
You know, honestly, it's better than.
You rise more powerful and more, you will live forever.
That sounds great.
Find Tilly for sure now.
And Corvus will say, "Come, my thrall, we have more than this boat to slaughter. Let us set Rome afire.
We should think tactically, sir.
We are gods!"
Cool.
So the camera starts to pull away as you two are like bedraggledly pulling yourself up on shore.
Too old. Too old.
And stay in the river.
You see
I love you so much.
You see dancing figures in the. You look back at the boat in the flame, and you see 2 dancing figures, just reveling in the destruction.
I'm gonna look at him. Horses.
Horses.
Hey.
We're gonna do this for a while, aren't we?
Probably.
So yeah, you spend your days hunted, always wondering where. As Belisir is given one job, to kill both of you.
Yeah, you hear like the chilling voice.
Here I
Oh, hello, sir. I haven't seen you in a minute.
I'm gonna have to kill your Willikers. This is for Tilly.
What a joy to see you again, sir.
It was Dominaeus that killed Tilly.
No, I know.
Go after him.
Yeah, I am. I'd like
Don't
to.
bother him.
I'd like to kill him too.
You find 30 years have passed.
Uh-huh.
You find Dominaeus, an old scribe.
Oh, you're finally old, and you've
And
learned
he-
to write. I'm so
he-
proud of you.
He before you kill him,
Uh-huh.
he presents to you his masterpiece, the account of Tribuni Tilius Corvus, the very book that Erna is reading.
This is beautiful. You've done a really good work. I'm very, before I kill you, I just want you to know how proud of you I am.
Sorry about Tilly.
Was it you? Wait, no. Tell me for real.
No, but for real though.
We got the kid.
I'm gonna kill you either way, so you might as well tell me, huh?
Oh no, he.
Huh? You want to tell me?
Yeah.
You want to tell me right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was you.
Wow.
Wow. Of all the deaths that I have reaped in all my years, yours will be the juiciest.
Belisir, by the way, has not aged a day.
Yeah, just a child.
Just a fresh
Just like a little sprigs of facial hair trying to poke out.
peach fuzz.
You're going for the kill. Have you gotten younger?
What is your skincare routine?
42.
And that is the end of that account. So, Erna, you have told that story to everybody.
Erna, you're drooling. Just
A little there.
Excuse me.
I can't believe he killed this bird.
Yeah, that was screwed up.
Yeah.
I mean, just like of all the things that happened.
It was weird how the bird kept coming up throughout this entire.
Yeah, everybody. He kept talking
You know
about
what?
it.
Dominaeus clearly was guilty. That's why he kept bringing Tilly up throughout the
Yeah.
whole writing of it.
When you think about it, Dominaeus did feel bad, which is good.
that is good. Yes.
I mean, not
And
at
he
the
wrote it up-
beginning, but when he saw how it devastated.
And like he did a good job of lighting everything. He was a good lighter.
So then here's the question: was it Corvus that became Fenelic, our vampire, or was it Belisarius?
I was told that no more
Belisir.
PCs can
That's fair.
become Fenelic, so
You know, I hear you, but also the circumstances did kind of change. So
Belisir
could go either
is
way.
not. We'll find out what
So
happened
it's
to
Corvus.
Belisir. Corvus is.
Corvus is Fenelic.
Oh,
Got it.
interesting.
I did feel like the doctor was a little mean to the.
Oh no! He was completely in the right.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so I know
A
that
little
like
harsh, I think.
You have to have harsh truths when you're a doctor.
Well, when he starts
yes.
just randomly singing during, like,
That's
if I
true.
do that, put me down.
You got it.
like okay, so here's the thing. I think we all have ample reason to question my judgment right now. But that knife sure does do a lot of things. And you are currently holding it.
Oh, I suppose I am.
And
By the way, Reggie, every time you see him, is wearing a bulky jacket.
Yeah, one of his arms isn't quite right.
well, it can be right or wrong, according to your fishes. Oh yeah. Let's,
We're back.
We're
Why
back,
not?
baby. Yeah, I would like to do a sort of a talk.
Oh, you'd like to talk?
Yeah.
She is rather good at it.
You're very good at talking.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Charlie. So we Andre?
Flip it around.
Who am I?
No one in the camera can probably see it. So we have a number of magical resources at the moment.
Yes.
And we have ways of confining them if we wish to.
Do we?
Yeah, we've learned ways of sealing things. I did recently. Blood helps.
But
Doesn't it, though?
someone else's.
Other people.
remember
Okay. So,
Because you kept yelling. His mistake was using his own blood.
yeah. I'm very willing to be transparent in this. And and that's
Gods above.
so. To be clear, blood of someone else, preferably someone you care about deeply, is more effective than your own blood. Blood magic, I think, that is where a lot of people fail with blood magic, is they use their own blood or someone that they dislike. You should use someone that... How do I know?
Yeah.
Have you been keeping track of all the shit she's read?
Oh, fair.
At all?
Okay.
And also like a feeling.
Pardon, mesdames et messieurs. We will arrive in Belgrade in several hours.
Good heads up. Good couple hour heads up. That's great. Thank you.
We are due to arrive at 9 a.m. It is
Oh,
now.
God, it's early.
Yeah.
We've been up all night, huh?
Yeah. The story was good.
It was a good story.
Good story.
Did we get a nap at all?
There is breakfast before you
Before
detrain.
blood magic?
Yes.
Probably should eat something.
So just before,
Yes, but
I'll
what?
remind you again next episode. But you in Belgrade, there's a museum you wish to visit
And,
and get information about the Mem Sahis,
yeah.
and also about the simulacrum.
Yeah.
And you have, I think,
You have someone
a
you
business
know.
contact
I
here.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll have a week or so to think about it.
That's right. So that is going to do it for Quests in Cthulhu. Are we doing an After Dark? We are doing an After Dark. Okay. So Patreons, stick around for After Dark. Let me get to the right screen here. Oh, no, I guess not. There we go. So don't forget, Monday, Golden Vault is back. Is Rachel? Are you caught up yet, Rachel? She was. She really likes Golden Vault.
You're in it,
It's
aren't you,
pretty
Nick?
excellent. I think they're finishing up the current module on Monday.
Yeah, they're doing trains. What? Come on,
Another train.
Train modules.
Yeah.
So tired.
Yeah. Trains have been done.
Wow. but not interplanar trains.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's
Well, actually,
that is much cooler.
We do
Henri.
that is one plane. These have gone through, like, I heard Elysium, I heard the Hells, I heard Celestium.
You don't know where I can take my train.
I haven't asked.
Yeah,
Nor do
we
I
need
wish
to take your train places. We need to use all of our objects. Okay.
So Golden Vault is back on Monday, and then we will be back next Saturday when Belgrade will happen. And Patreon friends, you're gonna get a little story about how a little bit about how the Belgrade thing went for my first run through of this.
Woo.
I'll just say it involves Amy and nudity.
That tracks.
Yep, that sounds like you. Yeah, okay.
That sounds like Amy. Let's be realistic here.
I'm just saying, Nick's been naked. Not Nick, sorry. Rudy's been naked a lot.
So thanks for hanging out with us and going along with this story. When we return on Saturday, we will be back in 1920s.
Yes. Back with our own characters.
I'm
right.
excited.
Erna, Charlie, Reggie, Rudolph, all back.
Aw.
I have missed our children.
Yeah, me too.
And I hope we see you then. Goodbye, Internet friends.
Bye.